So I'm really stupid and I hit the power button and I don't know how to edit at this point, so this is going to be in 2 parts because I can't go back. I've destroyed the packaging. So. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is what the section looks like, and if it's like the Metropolitan, I should be able to just pull this off. You can still see the green ink maybe around my fingers. Well, it's not coming out that easily, so I'm not going to force it at this point. It's brand new. I don't need to quite take it apart yet. So let's see how this goes. So with this pen, you're just going to push the cartridge in. And you can see that there's some ink now in this area. Twist it back on. It's a really large pen, capped, posted rather, but you know, and it actually, even though the pen has like a shape to it, and the inside of this cap does not have that shape, the outside does, but the inside is perfectly round, so you don't have to post it in any certain configuration. It just fits on there. That is a cute little pen. Okay, let's try it on the infamous Clairefontaine notepad. You know, I'm beginning to think that this notepad is cursed. But alright, so let's do some writing. I hope that you can see this. Maybe I'll do it this way. I can't believe I hit the power button. Jeez. Alright, so let's see how it goes for the first time. Okay, well, let's get it started. If you hear all that noise, I live next door to, well, I live next door to a business, and I'm sure the people that frequent there are very, very nice, but they have a garden outside, which is really cool. Sorry. They have a garden outside, which is really cool, but people hang out outside in the garden, and it's right outside my window, and they're so loud. They talk all the time. Alright, so how do I get this started? I'm just gonna, you know, squeeze a little bit and see what happens. I think I see something happening. Maybe I don't. At least with a converter I could, you know, twist it down and try to force some ink out that way. I don't know. Ah, there we go. Okay, so just needed a little bit of help. Okay. I wonder how people get those camera angles that's like directly above, you know, above their writing. I wish I could figure out how to do that. I don't have anything to like hang a camera from or rig it from or anything. So if you have ideas, let me know. This is quite comfortable. I would say it's even not as dramatic as the Plumix in its shape. So let's Kakuno. Kakuno. Sorry, it's a strange name to me. It's got an F nib, and this is a Pilot, Pilot black ink, and it's in the cartridge. This is a nice ink. Maybe I shouldn't be so harsh on cartridges because this one and the other Pilot one I've tried, I've really liked. So, nice, sharp lines, fairly smooth. Let's see. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a little bit of feedback, but I mean, there's no skipping. That skipped because I picked up the pen. But no skipping at all. It keeps up. It's not completely smooth, but you know, it's a fine tip pen. Let's see. Yeah, it's not bad. That's actually really nice, and I'm surprised and then I'm not surprised because I've liked all of the Pilot nibs. They're superior to anything else that I have tried, including the Lamy nibs, I believe. So let's see if it flexes at all. Can you see the little smiley face? So cute. All right. So let's do some lines. These are just lines with very minimal pressure. I mean, I'm barely even touching it. You know, now that I'm writing with it, thinking about my Lamy Safari, it took a very long time to get used to, and at times it's still uncomfortable to hold the grip section. This is really smooth and rounded off, so even though my fingers don't fit exactly where this wants me to, and it kind of moves around, it's very smooth and it doesn't like dig in like the Safari, and I'm holding it like this. So those were just lines on their own. Now let's see, here's a line. Let's try to flex it. A little bit of flex. But I'm pushing pretty hard, and I wouldn't normally push that hard if I was just writing something down. So can you see that? There is definitely, you know, the potential to flex if you wanted to. Let's try doing the L's. So a viewer suggested I practice L's, going light on the upstroke and then flexing on the downstroke. I've really been trying to practice that. Let's see. You can kind of see that, right? A little bit lighter, a little bit heavier there. Very nice. This is a really nice pen. And I like the look of it. It's, you know, you could say that it looks a little bit like a kid's pen, just from this font actually, where it says Kakuno. To me, that's what makes it look kind of like a little kid, because it looks kind of cartoony. But if I just looked at it like this, I mean, it kind of looks like a modern looking kind of fountain pen, just a different sort of design. I like it. I wouldn't feel weird writing with it anywhere. And I picked orange, and I'm okay with that. I would have preferred the green. So let's write a couple sentences, because that will that will be a better test than just writing a few words. I'm sorry I keep moving this, but that laptop is large. Okay, so we'll just go with it was a pleasure to burn. If you I can't write and talk at the same time. I have to write hello just so that my viewer, I believe her name was Musk and Dusk, knows that I can connect. Now I'm printing it. Knows that I can connect my O to my hell. I don't know if that's the exact quote, but it's pretty darn close. This is a really nice writing nib. This is really nice. If you can get past, this pen reminds me of Garfield the more and more I look at it, now that I've said cartoony. If you can get past the little smiley face, which I kind of like, and just if you think it looks like a kid's pen, this is a really nice writer. Let's compare it to my, right now I have my Ahab with Private Reserve Plum, but this is also a fine tip pen. This is a fine nib, and let's kind of compare it. I'm having, like, did you see that? Skipping? What is that about? It's driving me crazy. That's why I'm wondering if this is the cursed notepad. Maybe I'm just out of ink. No, I still see ink in there, don't you? I see it. I need to give this pen a good flushing. So, and this was like a really beautiful writer. I don't understand what's going on here. I haven't messed with it at all. So those are the fine from the Ahab, and here's the fine from the Kakuno. I would say the Kakuno's nib is definitely a little more fine than the Ahab. You see that? Maybe it's because this is, I don't know if this is American nib, but I mean, Noodlers is from America. I don't know if that's where they're getting their nibs, but I know that like Japanese nibs are really super fine. So, overall impressions. This is a super fine pen. I really like it. I would buy it in other colors too. It has an excellent nib, and oh, I should put an excellent nib, and is comfortable. Oops. To hold. Really, it's very nice. Alright, well, there's the Kakuno in 2 parts, unless I can figure out how to edit them into one video. Not promising anything on that. Sorry I pushed the power button, but I hope that you found this helpful. I got this from Jet Pens, and it was $16.50. I'll write that down. I got the pen from Jet Pens. And if you're interested in International Correspondence Writing Month, you can go to this website, incorimo.org. In part 1, I was talking about my stamps, and I was talking about that. So, I hope you have a really great day, and I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching. Bye.